Run, Jane, run! Stop right there, mister.
Let her go. She's nothing but trouble. What a gorgeous tie. From your mother?
Yeah, how did you know?
Only a mother could give a son a tie like that.
Well, I had to wear it because...
You know, you've got a beautiful body. You must work out. You know, I ride motorcycles, too. Don't you just love the feeling of the power between your legs?
I never really thought about it that way.
Don't be shy. Now, I know it's awkward. I've seen a lot of young men like you confused about their feelings.
Confused? Well, yeah, I have been kind of messed up.
Like I said, I know a lot about you. I can see it in your eyes. By the way, my name's Mark.
My name's John.
You're not confused now about your feelings, are you?
Well, I kind of
Now that's a start. Why don't we go someplace quiet where we can talk man to man? What do you say?
Well, sure, why not?
Daddy was right. Not all men are dorks and geeks. Some are dorks and some are geeks and some are...
Would you like to meet my mother?
Hi, my name's Jane. We hardly know each other, but that's about to change. You're going to get to know a lot about me, maybe even more than you imagine. This whole thing's kind of like a blind date. I mean, here we are in your brand new Corvette, riding along the super information highway. You put your big, muscular arm around me and whisper sweet things in my ear. And I promise to do whatever your little heart desires, but only if you make the right moves. Just imagine watching me get propositioned by my sleazeball boss. Why, you could even make me strip for him. But if you make the wrong moves, you could turn me into a nun. Imagine that. Me? A nun? Ha! I don't think so. But it's really all up to you. God knows what you'll do with that hot little mouse of yours. Point is, life's a game, and this game is full of life. You do right by me, and I guarantee I'll do right by you. But please don't turn me into a nun. I'm not that kind of girl. I've got a reputation. Around town, I'm known as Microwave Jane because they say I heat up faster than any micro. And when the fire chief visited, he wrote up a new code and made me wear a smoke alarm between my thighs. And then the Coast Guard complained that I was creating tsunamis in my waterbed. And then the Pope visited and said I was the only person on Earth that'd been on my knees more times than he had. Now the president's filed a restraining order claiming I have a romantic interest in the Washington Monument. Oh, you men can be so vicious. Look at me. Just look at me. Do I look like that type of girl? Well, if you think I'm that type of girl, you got another thing coming, mister. Because I don't do one-night stands, I don't date musicians, and I don't roll over just because you bought in this game. Fair warning. I'll be resisting your every move and enjoying your every mistake. I trust it won't be the first time you made mistakes with the opposite sex. Now listen up. The rules of the game are real simple. You see, I meet this guy in the parking lot. Now you are supposed to identify with this guy. I mean, you in your own perverse, simple-minded way are supposed to be him. Got it? Now, if you make the right moves, I end up with this schlep. That is, I end up with you. But if you get real lucky, you end up saving me from the bad guy. You become my hero. And as a hero's reward, guess what? You get to take me home and have your own degenerate little way with me. Of course, if you make the wrong move, you may just end up playing with your little mouse the rest of the night. It's all up to you. Are you game? Then come with me and you'll soon discover why plumbers never wear ties all around.
Don't keep me in suspense. Give me the full story.
Yeah, it's me. Leave your message at the beep and I'll come back to you.
It's your mother. Now get your ass out of bed. I know you're there, John. John? I said get up, John. John, if you don't pick up this phone, I'll be in your face in 5 minutes.
Yeah, Ma.
What are you wearing today?
My birthday suit.
Very funny. I want you to wear that nice tie I bought for you.
The polka dot tie? Get out of here. That sucks.
What did you say?
It's seersucker. I hate seersucker.
Polka dots are not seersucker. Just wear it. It'll make a good impression.
On who? The rats? Ma, I'm a plumber. Remember?
Just do it for your mother.
Ma.
John.
Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever you
now,
want.
what have you done with Amy?
I got her boiling in garlic oil.
Don't get smart with me. Why haven't you asked her out?
Ma, I think it's pretty obvious.
What did you say?
I said she's pretty, but it's obvious I haven't had time.
Well, you better make time, mister. You two are perfect together. She'll make a nice little homemaker. Mark my words, it's a match made in heaven.
I think I'll wait till I get there.
Stop smart-mouthing with me, young man. Why is it I haven't seen you with any woman? Why is that, John? Don't you like women anymore? John, are you gay?
No, Ma. I'm not gay.
Thank heaven. Then what is it with you? Why haven't I met any of your girlfriends?
None are right for you, Ma.
You mean of all the women out there, you can't find even one to marry?
One's easy. I was gonna marry 3 at the same time. Cheaper in the long run. Figure at least one will last me a lifetime. It's like the warranty they give you when you buy a water
Cut
faucet.
the crap and listen to me. It's time you got married. You need children. I need grandchildren. I need my only child to bear fruit. And in my lifetime, don't you love your mother?
Ma, just drop it, okay?
No, I won't. Amy's perfect for you. Poor thing's just waiting for you, John.
She's not my type.
And what is your type? Some biker slut? You hate me. Don't you? You hate my guts. Well, don't you? Go on, admit
Ma,
it.
it's just...
I'm sick and tired of your excuses. Now I'm having Amy over for dinner tonight, and I want you there.
Well, I'm busy.
You be there at 6 sharp, mister.
Ma, you're making me late for work. Love you.
You hear
Bye.
me, John? I said 6 sharp.
Bye.
I'm expecting you.
Jane? Jane? You there, Jane?
Hello, Daddy.
Where are you, Jane?
You called me, Daddy. Don't you know where I'm at?
How the hell am I supposed to know that? Now, where the hell are you?
I'm home, Daddy.
What the hell are you doing home?
Earth to Daddy. Come in, please.
Why the hell aren't you married yet, Jane? In that last scene, that bitch of a mother told her son to have kids. Now I'm telling you, I want some too. Your clock's a ticking. Now why the hell haven't you been productive?
I haven't had time, Daddy.
For Christ's sake, girl, how long does it take these days? You ain't that busy. Now, damn it, Jane, you get on the stick and make some babies for your poor old father before he dies. Honey, why don't you come down to the lodge with me Friday night?
The lodge? Those guys are all geeks and dorks.
Yeah, well, maybe they're geeks and dorks, but they can make babies in less time than it takes you to put on shoes.
That's just the problem. Daddy, I gotta get to my new job.
New job? What happened to the last one?
Oh, all the guys kept hitting on me.
What? Did you hit him back? You should have hit him back. Who the hell were they? No one hit my daughter.
It's okay, Daddy, it's okay. It didn't hurt. Love you. Have a nice day, Daddy-o.
Wait till I get my hands on him. I'll kill him.
Whoa! It's 8 o'clock and I'm seeing a 10. What I wouldn't give to do her plumbing.
Whoa! I'd call that better living through chemistry. This is Harry Armas. Welcome aboard. Please extinguish all smoking materials during this story, 'cause it's gonna get hot enough as it is. And fasten your seatbelts, 'cause I'm about to turn this story over to you. Your mission: should you accept it, is to get these two lovebirds together. You know how difficult it is in real life. One wrong move, and you're sitting home alone on a Saturday night. One wrong move here, and the consequences for these lovers could be dire and unexpected. Fair warning, sport. Go ahead, make their day, and your choice. But you better make it damn good. Remember, we're keeping score.
So, who do you want to make the first move? If you want John to do it, hit A now.
Jane may be daddy's girl, but she's no slouch when it comes to getting what she wants. Besides, John's really a whim. Jane makes a move on him before he can count to 10. Watch out, John.
These two aren't ready to meet each other yet. Have them do it later on.
Jane may be daddy's girl, but she's no slouch when it comes to getting what she wants. Besides, John's really a whim. Jane makes a move on him before he can count to 10. Watch out, John.
My name's Jane.
Hi, John.
We've got to stop meeting like this, baby.
Better than a singles bar. At least we can hear each other. You are single.
Yes, very. Unfortunately, I'm in a rush. First day at a new job. Here's my number. Call me sometime.
I'll call you. I'll call you tonight. How's tonight? Can I call you tonight?
You can call me anytime. Like I said, you can call me anything. I mean, anytime. And if you want anything, all you have to do is ask.
What a smile! What a body! What a kiss! She's a 15. No, a 20. She's a damn 1,000! And I got her number. I can't believe it! Well, I didn't exactly get it. She gave it to me. How could she give me her number? She doesn't even know me. She's a slut. I could be an axe murderer. I don't care if she's aggressive and bold. She probably just uses men for her own selfish, perverted purposes. She's probably afraid of a commitment. Probably never had a real relationship. She won't give a damn if I don't have an orgasm. Selfish bitch. She'll just use me. God, I don't believe it. We're perfect together. Wait a minute. Something's wrong. The area code. Which area code? What the frig area code is it? LA's got at least a dozen. I know. Simple, I'll just make a dozen calls. You jerk. She gave you a phony number. That's why she was so easy. Too easy. God, I love it. She's much worse than I thought. Damn, I should have gone after her. What if I never see her again? I know. I'll put a note with my number on her windshield. Nah, she won't buy it. A beauty like that gets hit on all the time. Damn, if she doesn't call, I'll die. Man, I gotta get to work. No, this is more important than work. Oh God, I have to wait for her. I know. I'll play with her rearview mirror till she comes back. I just gotta see her again.
Your qualifications are outstanding. Your recommendations superb. And yes, I know I promised you a job, but what happened was completely out of my control. Your position was canceled just an hour ago. I'm sure you'll find another job soon.
But Mr. Thrasher, I came all the way from El Monte. I was looking forward to this job so much. And I do love downtown LA. I mean, I don't like the muggers or the dirt or the slums only 2 blocks away, or the trash or the homeless or the poverty or the crime or the potholes or every other person asking for a handout, but I really do love LA.
There. Please, call me Mark.
Oh, God, this is the most humiliating experience of my entire life.
Oh, don't worry, Jane. If you're looking for work, you'll have lots of humiliating experiences.
But isn't there something here for me? I know, I'll start in the mailroom. I'll empty trash. Can I clean up offices? I'll even make coffee. I can work my way up the organization. I just need someone to give me a chance, please. Mr. Thresher, I don't have a lot of money. I was counting on this job, praying for this. Oh, God, Mark, I'm desperate.
Life isn't that harsh. Give Jane something to hope for.
Poor Jane. She got turned away.
Note, you must be 18 or over to take a look at this decision.
You know, perhaps something can be worked out after all.
Yes?
Take your clothes off, Jane.
I beg your pardon?
You know, we get at least 200 qualified applicants for every position here. It's those people who do that little extra thing. They're the ones who get ahead.
Take my clothes off? You can't be serious.
I'm not whistling Dixie, Jane. Now, if you're serious about this job, you'll follow my first directive and remove your clothing.
Here? Now?
Read my lips.
No one told me about this part of the interview. I remember when I was just a little girl and I got lost in the park and I felt so alone. I couldn't find my daddy. He was nowhere around. No one was around. I just sat down and blew my little head off until...
Take your damn clothes off!
Now see how your sick curiosity led Jane into this mess? My God, what kind of perverted monster are you?
Jane says no to this disgusting proposal.
If you really enjoyed the shower scene in this storyline, check out this decision.
Promise I'll get the job if I do this one thing, Mr. Thresher?
I give you my personal guarantee, my dear.
Well, I guess it'll be all right, won't it?
Of course it'll be all right. You'll be very happy working under me.
Well, okay then.
That's better. That's the spirit. I knew you could do it. Hope you don't mind being videotaped.
Mark, how did you know?
Know what?
That I like this kinky stuff. Now don't be shy, Mark. I know you really want it. I've seen a lot of men like you. Big boys with big cars in big offices with their big chests puffed up all the time. All of this show to make up for that teeny little teeny, right? Deep down inside, you're just a confused little boy, aren't you, Mark?
You
really don't like being the boss, do you, Mark? You'd rather have somebody else be the boss, wouldn't you? You'd rather be my subordinate, wouldn't you, Mark? Now take your clothes off, you filthy little boy!
Oh, yes. Yes!
Get down on your knees, you bad boy!
Oh, please.
You promise to be a good boy for Jane? You're gonna do every little thing Jane tells you to do?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, but please be gentle.
Now, what was my salary?
Whatever you want, I don't care. Be gentle, please. Just don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please.
That's a good boy. We know who's the boss now, don't we, Mark?
Oh, now you've done it. You've really done it. How could you make Jane into such a perverted young thing? She was an innocent girl before you started screwing around with this story. Is this what you want? I've guided a lot of people through this story, but I've never seen such a disgusting series of plot choices in my life. Now that I know who I'm dealing with, I'm gonna give you one last chance to redeem yourself and get this story back on track. After this little episode, your score may be the lowest in this game's history. I hope you enjoy Saturday night television.
I'm sick. I made a wrong move. Please give me another chance. Jane says no to this disgusting proposal.
You promise I'll get the job if I do this one thing, Mr. Thrasher?
This little gesture will prove you're a team player, Jane. You have my word you'll get the job.
Well, I guess it'll be all right this one time, won't it?
Of course it will. You'll be very happy here working under me.
Well, okay then.
Why don't you get comfortable? Take a seat in that other chair. Now that's better. That's the spirit. I knew you could do it. Hope you don't mind being videotaped.
Oh, Mr. Thrasher, Mark, I don't mind if you don't.
Ugh! You think I'm an idiot? You think you can waltz in here with that perky little face and those bouncy little breasts of yours and you get whatever you want? I'm gonna teach you a lesson you'll never forget. Little bitch, no one does that to me.
Help!
Run, Jane, run!
A damsel in distress? Chased by a killer wielding a letter opener? Well, sport, you think you can handle this choice without getting the lowest score in the history of this game?
Who the hell are you?
I'm taking over this story.
Over my dead body?
No!
Take that! You're not taking over the
No,
story!
it's mine!
It's my story!
Fine,
Damn it.
I'm taking it over!
Give it to me!
No, it's mine! finally got rid of that obnoxious character. And that horrible music. Name's Thelma. I'm what's known as a takeover artist, wanted in 30 states for hijacking fiction. Probably seen my face at the post office for terrorizing those Book of the Month Club romance novels. Now, if this is the first time you've had a story hijacked, well, buckle up, 'cause I'm in charge. Now, let's review the story up to this point. I'll just look at the choices you've made so far. Yes. I see. Well, what happened there? I don't see how you... How could you do that? I don't believe it. How could you make such choices? Were you raised in a barn? These are the most disgusting series of plot choices I have ever seen. Let me look at your score. You deserve every minus what you have gotten and even more. You will hear from me again at the next choice.
Run, Jane, run. Run, John, run. John's not going to resort to violence. It's not politically correct these days. Choose this decision if you think he's mad enough to try something else.
Help!
Run, Jane, run! Stop right there, mister.
Let her go. She's nothing but trouble. What a gorgeous tie. From your mother?
Yeah, how did you know?
Only a mother could give a son a tie like that.
Well, I had to wear it because...
You know, you've got a beautiful body. You must work out. You know, I ride motorcycles, too. Don't you just love the feeling of the power between your legs?
I never really thought about it that way.
Don't be shy. Now, I know it's awkward. I've seen a lot of young men like you confused about their feelings.
Confused? Well, yeah, I have been kind of messed up.
Like I said, I know a lot about you. I can see it in your eyes. By the way, my name's Mark.
My name's John.
You're not confused now about your feelings, are you?
Well, I kind of
Now that's a start. Why don't we go someplace quiet where we can talk man to man? What do you say?
Well, sure, why not?
Daddy was right. Not all men are dorks and geeks. Some are dorks and some are geeks and some are...
Would you like to meet my mother?
You're not really that way, are you? Of course not. Try again. Run, Jane, run. Run, John, run.
Help me, help!
Run, Jane, run! I'm here! Hold on!
Kill that son of a bitch. Ooh, wait till my daddy gets a hold of you.
Call the police!
Whoa, no police. Don't call the police.
You're going to jail for what you did to me.
What'd he do to you?
He wanted me to strip for him to get a job.
You're disgusting. Go, call the police.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I can make you an offer you won't refuse. There's no way you'll refuse it. It's been proven in many, many movies.
What? A real job? Like in Working Girl?
No, I'm offering you a lot more than that. Try $5 million.
$5 million? For what?
One night with you.
I cannot believe how disgusting this story is. In the name of women throughout the world, I demand this story be stopped right now. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow this sexist trash to continue. I am going to liberate... What are you doing here?
So much for that liberation front. I'm back in control now. No one takes over my story. Men have been beaten, kicked, slugged, and spat on throughout this sorry tale. I'm telling you, I've had it with these uppity women. They can take over businesses, they can take over the damn government for all I care, but the one thing they will not take over is my story. And this story ain't over till I say it's over. Now let me see how you screwed up this time. Uh-huh. Just as I thought. You know, I give you a simple little task like getting these two lovebirds together, and look what happens. I hate to imagine what your love life is like. Now let's see if you can save Jane from yourself.
How could anyone refuse? Jane goes for it. Who wouldn't?
$5 million for a night with her?
Hey, front out. This is between me and Thresher, Mark. Now let me get this straight. You want to pay me $5 million big ones for a one-night stand?
That's right, sweet cheeks. $5 million to experience your abundant charm.
Hey, bub. $5 million just bought all my charms. Let's get to it.
What about us?
Go ride your bicycle. You're boring me.
God, I can't believe you're so easy. I should have known. First thing I saw were those slutty eyes of yours.
Sultry eyes, biker. Right, Thresher? Right, Thresher?
You know, he's right. You are easy. I overestimated you. For $5 million, I get the whole weekend.
A whole weekend?
You whore.
Hormone? What were you gonna do? Buy me a soda and expect the same thing? I ain't that easy. You want a weekend, it's gonna cost you $7.5 million, buddy.
Well, with that kind of attitude, I just might reconsider this entire proposal.
Now wait just a minute, Bub. Your original deal was $5 million for one night, right? So what's 7.5 for 2 nights? I'm giving you a $2.5 million discount.
That's way too rich. 5.5, and that's top dollar.
No way, I ain't no slut. 7.
6.
6 and 7/8. How much is that anyway?
Too much for you. 5 3/4.
6 and 6/8.
Come on, you guys. This whole thing is ridiculous.
Shut up, Hormo. I'm thinking. 6.5 and not a penny more. I mean less. I'm serious. That's it, or I'm out of here. I'm tired of this.
6 1/4 or no deal.
Oh. All right, now let's get started. What are you laughing about?
He can't even make payments on his Mercedes. There's no way he's gonna spend $5 million on a prostitute.
Prostitute? You watch your mouth. I ain't no prostitute.
Oh yeah? What do you call this deal?
It's business. Thresher's gonna make me rich. Make me feel like a virgin. Right, Thresher?
It'll take more than a weekend to do that.
Shut your mouth. Okay, so I'm easy. So what? Just don't tell my daddy about this one. Come on, Thresher, you got my number. You wore me down. I'll give you a break. You got me for the original price, $5 million for the whole weekend. Deal? What's wrong? You got the money, right? I asked you a question, Bub. You got $5 million for me, or don't you? What, you don't think I'm worth $5 million?
How about 100?
Why you?
I told you.
How about 1,000 for the weekend, huh? Huh? How about it?
1,000? Gee, I don't know. You got 1,000 for me?
Yeah, I got 1,000. But it's gotta be for the whole weekend. I got this real nice, real luxurious bachelor pad in Pacoima. What do you say? We got a deal?
What about the job?
We'll talk about that over breakfast.
Jane, you can't. He's such a slime ball. How could you? How could you go to bed with him? Jane, I love you. I didn't mean what I said. I mean, but $5 million's nothing compared to our love.
You're a loser.
Shall we, my dear?
But of course. Just one question. How did you know?
Know what, my lovely?
I could be bought.
I've seen a lot of young girls like you, confused about love and money. The answer was in your eyes.
My eyes? Really?
The eyes are everything, my dear.
Are they really slutty like he said?
Yes, my dear, your friend was right. You are a slut.
If it's in my eyes, then I can't help it. I was born this way.
Whatever.
I don't believe it. Daddy will be proud. I'm going to make it with a geek. Hey, Thresher, you belong to the lodge?
Hey, congratulations. Now you've really screwed up the story. Think about it. Jane ends up with a hairball and enters the oldest profession in the book. Now John has to face his mother and Amy over dinner. John marries Amy, has 3 children to please his mother, and leads an unremarkable and miserable existence. You just ruined 2 lives in one scene. Way to go, sport. Now look, you can either end the story under these unfortunate circumstances, you have only yourself to blame for, by the way, or you can see what happens when Jane declines Thresher's ridiculous offer.
Uh-oh, I screw up. Could you give me another run?
Unicorns don't really like dancing, right? Stop.